Television thrives on drama, but what happens when the drama spills off the screen and into real life? HGTV's Rock the Block has long been promoted as the ultimate renovation competition, where skill, creativity, and determination collide. But in 2025, the show was rocked by a scandal that no amount of glossy editing could hide. Contestants Evan Thomas and Keith Bynum, the stars of Bargain Block, accused producers of manipulation, dishonesty, and orchestrating outcomes behind the scenes. Their words, "professional liars," and "things done in the dark," sent shockwaves through fans, fellow contestants, and the entire HGTV community. Suddenly, viewers began questioning not only Rock the Block, but also the authenticity of reality TV itself. Was the competition fair? Were the winners truly the best? And what does this mean for the future of HGTV's most high-stakes series? Stay with us, because the answers unfold in ways you won't want to miss. To understand the controversy, we need to start with the foundation. Rock the Block first premiered in 2019 and quickly became one of HGTV's flagship competition shows. The concept was simple but compelling. 4 teams of designers and renovators are each given an identical house in a developing neighborhood. They're handed a budget and a timeline, and their goal is to increase the property's value as much as possible through design and renovation. At the end, appraisers calculate which house has gained the most value, and that team is declared the winner. The format had everything HGTV needed: creativity, conflict, big reveals, and bragging rights. Over the seasons, it attracted some of the network's most recognizable stars. People like Ty Pennington, Allison Victoria, Jenny and Dave Mars, and of course, Keith Bynum and Evan Thomas. The stakes weren't just pride. Winning Rock the Block elevated careers, boosted credibility, and often led to new shows or expanded opportunities. A quick pause. If you want to stay updated on all things HGTV, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video if you're enjoying it so far, and drop a comment to share your thoughts. All right, let's jump back in. But as with any reality competition, the structure also created pressure points. Producers held significant control. They set the budgets, introduced surprise challenges, and influenced the narrative in editing. That balance between authenticity and entertainment became the heart of the controversy. The scandal first came to light through Evan Thomas. After filming Season 5 of Rock the Block, he took to Instagram with a post that stunned fans. In blunt terms, he accused the lead producers of being professional liars and manipulators. He suggested that what viewers saw on screen didn't match what actually happened during filming. His words implied that outcomes weren't determined solely by design skill or property value, but by behind-the-scenes agendas. The post was raw and unfiltered, and almost as quickly as it appeared, Evan deleted it. But in the internet age, nothing truly disappears. Screenshots circulated rapidly across fan pages, entertainment blogs, and design forums. Viewers dissected every word, trying to parse out what had really gone wrong. For many, Evan's accusations confirmed long-held suspicions. Reality TV often walks a fine line between authenticity and production-driven storylines, but hearing a contestant call out manipulation directly, and from one of HGTV's most respected stars, gave the claims a weight that speculation alone never had. Evan wasn't the only one speaking out. Keith Bynum, his Bargain Block co-star and partner, added his own cryptic commentary. He posted about things done in the dark and hinted at non-disclosure agreements that prevented them from telling the full story. To fans, it sounded like confirmation that something serious had happened behind the scenes, serious enough that legal contracts were in place to keep details quiet. The vagueness of Keith's posts only intensified speculation. Was he referring to unfair judging, producer interference, editing manipulation? Without specifics, viewers filled in the blanks with their own theories. The lack of clarity from HGTV made the speculation run even wilder. When controversy erupts, networks often rush to issue statements. But in this case, HGTV remained notably silent. No official explanation or defense of the show's integrity was released. That silence fueled speculation even further. Behind the scenes, however, reports indicated that the network was aware of the issue. Around the same time, HGTV announced a broader review of its competition formats after unrelated controversies in Season 6 of Rock the Block. Some outlets suggested this was a way to quietly address growing concerns without directly acknowledging Evan and Keith's accusations. Still, for fans seeking closure, the lack of a clear response felt like a dismissal. Silence, in their eyes, wasn't neutrality. It was complicity. The controversy wasn't just about one season of one show. It touched on broader questions about reality television. Viewers know these shows are edited, but they want to believe. The competitions are fundamentally fair. If design contests are manipulated for drama, does that cross a line? For contestants, the stakes are even higher. Winning or losing Rock the Block can define careers. A victory brings credibility, sponsorships, and sometimes spin-off shows. A loss, especially one perceived as unfair, can mean years of effort go unrecognized. For Evan and Keith, who already had Bargain Block as a successful platform, the fallout may be survivable. But for lesser-known contestants, manipulation could be career-ending. The accusations also spotlighted the imbalance of power. Contestants sign contracts with strict NDAs, while producers control the narrative. Speaking out, as Evan did, risks legal and professional consequences. That makes his decision even more striking and raises questions about what else may remain hidden. So, what happens next? As of now, HGTV has not officially canceled Rock the Block. Season 6 was already in planning stages when the controversy broke out, and while adjustments may be made, the show still draws strong ratings. But its credibility has been dented. Some fans say they will watch with skepticism, questioning every judging decision. Others remain loyal, arguing that the entertainment value outweighs concerns about fairness. For HGTV, the challenge is to rebuild trust without losing the drama that drives ratings. One possibility is greater transparency, showing more of the judging process, clarifying how decisions are made, or even involving independent appraisers in visible ways. Another option is to double down on entertainment, treating Rock the Block more like a reality drama than a serious competition. Either way, the controversy has forced the network to confront uncomfortable questions about authenticity. It's worth noting that Rock the Block is not the only reality competition accused of manipulation. From cooking contests to talent shows, allegations of producer interference are common. What makes this case different is the source. Respected HGTV stars with established careers. Evan and Keith had little to gain and much to lose by speaking out. That lends their accusations credibility that fan speculation alone wouldn't carry. It also reflects a shift in viewer expectations. Audiences today are savvy. They know editing shapes stories, but they demand transparency in outcomes. Social media amplifies every inconsistency, turning whispers into headlines overnight. Networks can no longer rely on silence to make scandals disappear. The Rock the Block controversy may not have ended the series, but it changed the way viewers see it forever. Evan Thomas's Instagram post and Keith Bynum's cryptic remarks opened a window into the messy intersection of entertainment and authenticity. Fans now watch with sharper eyes, questioning what's real and what's manufactured. In the end, the controversy isn't just about one show. It's about the fragile trust between networks, stars, and audiences. Once that trust is cracked, every decision is scrutinized. For HGTV, the challenge ahead is clear. Rebuild transparency, honor authenticity, and prove that the stories it tells still matter. What do you think? Was Rock the Block manipulated, or were Evan and Keith simply frustrated by the nature of reality? TV, share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future uploads.